What's going on YouTube? It's your boy AP Take Profit, and I'm back here with another video, man. Welcome back. So in today's video, guys, as you can read by the title, I just really want to go over the difference between prop firm trading and personal funds trading. I have done both. I'm actually currently doing both. Yes, I have a funded account, but I think I really want to take the personal route a little bit more serious, and here's why. As we all know, the appeal in prop firms is using other people's money to get rich, essentially. Not necessarily rich, but you know what I'm saying? You have access to other people's money, and you pay a very small fee, whether it's $100, $200, you get access to $100,000 or $25K, $50K, $200K, however much, you know what I'm saying, you pay for. But there is a slight misconception with prop firm trading because, guys, say for example a $100K account, you don't really have access to the whole $100K, especially now with prop firms, with the futures ones. Unlike with FTMO and Forex ones, you get access to a lot. Unlike FTMO and the Forex ones, your drawdown limit is very much smaller, so it makes it that much harder, guys. If you have a $100,000 account, you only can lose $3,000 out of that. So do you really have $100,000? No. You have the leverage of $100,000, but you really don't have that account size. So something that could be detrimental if you spam the prop route, which, guys, I'm telling you from personal experience, right? Like, I spammed the prop route and I was blowing account after account, blowing challenge after challenge, getting funded, couldn't stay funded. And the reason is truthfully, guys, you got to grow with your account. And I know that may not be what some of you guys want to hear, but it's true, right? I mean, if you've never seen consistency on a smaller scale, how can you really expect to get that on a bigger scale long term? You see what I'm saying? So that's the main difference between prop firm trading and personal funds trading. When it's personal funds trading, so for example, right, you risk, I'm gonna go on the real low end, you risk $100. Say you got like a $1,000 account, which $100 is 10%. You really shouldn't be risking that much, but say you have a $1,000 account and you're risking $100 per trade. One, you shouldn't even really do that. But just for the math, just to make it easier, if you go for a 1 to 2, you made $200. Real $200 that you can withdraw. You can go get some gas for your car. You can go get a haircut. You can go get some food. You can pay a bill. You can do real tangible things with that money. And because you know it's real, psychologically, you're less inclined to be overly emotional about the amount. And I say that because with the difference of prop firm trading, I mean, obviously $200 on a prop firm account is nothing. So I'm gonna just say your profit target is $3,000 and you make $500. Subconsciously, it's like, that's not enough. Because one, that $500 isn't real. And two, you have to get to the $3,000 first, probably do some sort of buffer or consistency rule that all these prop firms have nowadays. And then you can start making real money. So it's like trading prop firms for too long, guys, can definitely be detrimental. And I really need you guys to see that. Because again, when you trade personal funds, yes, it will take longer to start getting consistent withdrawals from those funds or seeing consistency. Yes, it'll take longer. Yes, it will be harder because most likely you're going to start out with smaller capital. But guys, trading is a marathon. It is not a sprint. So if you're primarily focused on getting rich now and you're not seeing results, that could be a sign. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble, but I just really want to help as many people as I can because, as we all should know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. So if you're trying to get funded and you failed multiple times and you're not seeing any growth, you're not seeing any consistency, you're not seeing anything beneficial, you're donating to the prop firms, then maybe, just maybe, it's time to take a step back. Maybe take a week off of trading. Maybe, really deep dive back into your plan and see, are you really executing it to the T? Are you, what's going on? Are you over risking? Are you over trading? Are you taking bad setups? What is really going on? And then taking that to a smaller scale, because at the end of the day, guys, you got to kind of prove it to yourself. If you could take $500 to $2,500 in 3 months, 6 months, however long it takes, that will be so rewarding. And then say you do that, right? You take $500 to $2,500. Then if you want to go take out a little 2, 3, 4, however much to go get funded, subconsciously, when you approach the chart, it's like, nah, I know I could do this for real. I just took $500 to $2,500 and now I'm on this prop firm, and it's like your psyche is just in a different level compared to never have shown any consistency, never have gotten any consistent withdrawals, or your plan has not been consistent, or your execution hasn't been consistent, and then just jumping into the prop firm route expecting to see crazy returns. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the difference, $100, guys. What I would recommend for any new trader watching this, start small, because at the end of the day, you have to grow with your account. You have to get used to seeing those numbers increase. You have to be used to seeing $100 in drawdown, to $500 in drawdown, to $1,000 in drawdown. So like, you have to get used to seeing those numbers gradually rise, because if you just go off the jump $1,000, like, it could mess you up, you know? And guys, I'm not preaching to you anything that I'm not doing myself or I haven't done myself already. Like, I know what I'm talking about because I did that. I spammed the prop firms. I donated hundreds and thousands of dollars to these prop firms without even myself taking a step back and saying, wait a minute, does the system I even have, like, can I execute it? Of course it works. All systems work when you really execute them perfectly, but am I executing it perfectly? Am I showing up every single morning, every single trading session, doing what I need to do? That's what I'm saying. It's very important to weigh the pros and cons of the prop firms, of the personal funds, and just really see like what works for you, what's the best for you. Regardless what you think is best, I'm telling you, please start small, start on a live account, and trust me guys, it'll feel so good when you win and you can actually take that money out compared to when you win and it's demo. It's not real. Prop firm trading is not real until you get to a certain point in the prop firm. For example, for me, take profit. I gotta make $6,000 on a 100K account. After I make that, then I gotta make another $3,000, and then after I make that, I can withdraw at an 80-20 split. So I gotta make $9,000 before I can touch one single penny. So it's like, and then at that, once you get funded, if you break a rule, all that is over with. So I understand where a lot of you traders are coming from with how hard prop firm trading is, and I'm telling you, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. And it could be more beneficial for you to take a step back, maybe go to a $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 account live. I would recommend nothing less than $1,000. I mean, $500 realistically, if you're risking $100, that's like 20% of your account. Like 5 trades and you're done. So with a $500 account, you should really only be risking anywhere from $25 to $70 on the high end. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to get like $1,000 to $2,000 account, start something around there, and literally just slowly build your way up. When you do get those wins, maybe at the end of the week you won 3 trades, you're up $300. Take out $50, take out $80, and have it really there, tangible. It's not going to be life changing, but guys, you have to understand everything takes time. And if you're not willing to wait that time, then you shouldn't even be a trader. At the end of the day, anything in life you want to do that's worth it will take time. You want to be a doctor, that's going to take time. You want to be a lawyer, that's going to take time. You want to be a business owner, that's going to take time. You want to be an athlete, that's going to take time. So if you want to be a trader, what are you rushing it for? What are you trying to get funded and put this timeline on yourself? Like, nah, if I don't do this, if I don't get funded in 3 months, in 6 months, if I don't get a withdrawal within a year, if I don't make money on my personal account within a year, I'm done trading. It's not for me. If that's your mindset, trading is already not for you and you're gonna fail. Trading is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It is a lifelong game, guys. And that's something that you really have to understand. So again, guys, prop firm trading is, it sounds good. It's very possible. As you guys see, I got a withdrawal off of it. But I'm telling you, as a funded trader, it is hard. It's very, very hard. And would I rather be 100K funded or have 100K personal? Y'all should already know the answer to that. Definitely 100K personal. Because again, you have a $100,000 funded account or a prop firm challenge or whatever, you can only really lose 3,000 of that. So you don't really have the whole 100K. You have the leverage of it, but you don't have the full amount. And I feel like that's where some people can get confused as how, prop firms work. Because that is too good to be true. Somebody really gave you 100K and you could lose the whole thing and there's nothing liable held against you. That would be that's a little too much. But that's why it doesn't work like that, guys. You got to make profit target with rules. With the 5 days, you can't make more. There's consistency rules, all type of rules, guys. So many rules with prop firms. But with a personal, there is no rules. It's literally you versus yourself. Same with prop firm trading, you versus yourself, but it's a lot harder because there's a lot more things to maneuver compared to just trading your own personal funds. So I hope this video gives everyone some perspective on the true difference between prop firm trading and personal trading. Again, I recommend if you're just starting out, if you're brand new to trading, even if you have traded for a while but you haven't had any like consistency or experience, start with a small live. I mean, nothing less than $1,000, guys. Like, come on, let's be real. I mean, especially with futures, like, you could trade little, but it's like you might as well save up and then just risk $50 a trade, $25, anything less than $100 a trade, right? Taking maybe 1 to 2 a day, nothing too crazy because you don't want to blow your account, obviously, but at the same time, you still want a win to feel like a win. You still want, if you're risking 50, you make 100, it's like, okay, I made 100 real dollars. Like, wow, I wouldn't be able to make this at a job, getting paid $15 an hour, working 8-hour shifts. I made $100 today. Like, that's something to feel good about. That's something to be looking forward to day in and day out as it goes to a $100 win, to a $500 win, to a $1,000 win, and it keeps on climbing, guys. So I hope that gave everybody some perspective. But again, guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody who watched this video all the way through. It's 2024, guys. Let's turn up. up. Let's get this money. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.